Hello students, today we will learn about forms. In general, a form is a piece of paper that you fill out so that someone can collect specific information about you. Likewise, in MS Access 2007, forms were quite similar to it. It allows you to add and update data in one record at a time in a table. They allow users to enter custom information based on that information, perform a task. Although Access provides a datasheet view, which is a convenient way for entering data, but it is not an appropriate tool for every data entry situation. Sometimes when you work with different users and don't want to expose to the inner working of Access, you may choose to use Access forms to create a better user-friendly experience. Although a form can have a different name from a table, but they both manipulate the same information and data. If you change a record in a form, it will be reflected in a table also. Forms provide a window into your data, make your database look polished and professional, and help to enter data accurately. Data can be inserted, updated, and deleted from a table using a form object. Students, note the fact that a form as a database object is used to create a user interface for a database application. It can be used to edit, enter, update, or delete records. Access provides three main views in which a form is displayed. Form view, it is used to enter or edit data. Design view, it is used to adjust the design of your form. It gives you a more detailed view of the structure of form like header, detail, and footer sections for form. Layout view. It is used to change the look and feel of a form. It is also a very useful view for setting the size of controls and changing their appearance. Students, note the fact that the form properties sheet is also accessible by right-clicking anywhere on the form in the design view and then selecting properties from the menu. Let us now create new form in Access using Form Wizard. The Form Wizard is an inbuilt feature in Microsoft Access 2007, which makes the form creation easy and fast. You can use the Form Wizard when you want more control over a form than the other tools provide. To create a form through Form Wizard, follow the steps given below. Select the Students table from the navigation pane. Click the Create tab on the ribbon. Click on More Forms and then select Form Wizard option from the drop-down menu. Step 1. The Form Wizard dialog box appears on the screen. Select the table or query on which the form is to be created from the Tables or Queries drop-down box. Here we have selected the table, students. Step 2. Select the fields in the Available Fields category that serve as the data source for your form. Transfer all the fields or selected fields from the Available Fields box to Selected Fields box by clicking on the corresponding buttons respectively. Click on Next button. Step 3. In the next window, Form Wizard will be asking you to choose a layout for your form from the given 4 options. As you select any option, the preview of it appears in the box on the left side. Here we have selected the columnar layout. Click Next to move to the next screen. Step 4. Now select the appropriate style for the displayed list in which the form items are to be displayed. You can preview each style by selecting it and seeing the result in the left-hand pane. Select the paper style and click on Next. Step 5. In the next screen, give a desired name to your form. Make sure that Open the Form to View or Enter Information radio button is selected. Click the Finish button and the new form will appear in Access Workspace as shown here. Let us now create forms using form design. You have learned how to create a form through Form Wizard. Though it's an easy way to create a form, but it has its own limitations of having a fixed format. That is, all the fields appear in the preset order at a fixed position in the form. On the other hand, form design feature allows you to create a form as per as your requirement. It allows for greater control over the appearance and function of the final form. You can design a form as simple or complex as you desire. It is a faster method to create form. To create a form through Form Design feature, select the Form Design button in the Forms group on the Create tab. This will open in blank form in Design View as shown in the figure. To control how the forms look, works and interacts with the rest of the database, set the properties by clicking on Property Sheet button in the Tools group on the Design tab. This will open the Property Sheet pane in the right side as shown in the figure. In the Property Sheet pane, click on the Data tab. It will display a grid of properties relating to your form's data. From the Record Source drop-down list, select the table that you want to include in your form. After selecting the table, click on the Add Existing Fields button in the Tools group on the Design tab. Field List pane appears in the right side. You will find a list of available fields of the selected table. Select the field in the Field List panel that you want to add to the form. Hold down the mouse and drag the selected field to the form where you want to place it. A label of field name and text box for the field is displayed in the form area as shown in the figure. You can resize both the field label and text boxes. Firstly, select the field label. Students, note the fact that text box is a user interface component used to accept information from the user. It is also called input box. The selection handles are displayed around the field label. Place the mouse pointer on any of the handle. The pointer changes into double-headed arrow. Now drag it as per your need. You can move the field label and text boxes by placing the mouse pointer on the brown handle fixed on top left corner of the boundary box. The pointer changes into four-headed arrow. Now drag it to the location where you want to place it. Students, note that Combo Box provides a more compact way to present a list of choices. It gives the option to enter a value that is not in the list. It combines the features of text box and a list box. You can also add control buttons into your form such as list box, combo box. These boxes are used to display a list of fixed values. To add combo box or list box into the form, follow the steps given below. Click either on the combo box or list box in the controls group on the Design tab and press the left mouse button and drag it to the desired position on the form. Now press F4 or click on the Property Sheet option placed on the ribbon. To change the name of the control box, type the relevant name in the caption properly. You will observe that the existing name is replaced with the name that you have typed in. To add values in the list or combo box, follow the steps. Click on the box named as Unbound. The property sheet appears at the right side of the Access window containing the relevant fields associated with Unbound box. Click the Row Source Type property and select Value List from the drop-down list. Now type a list of values within double quotes separated by semicolon in the row source property. Make sure that the Allow Value List Edits is selected as Yes. To add title to your form, select the Label option in the Controls group on the Design tab. The pointer changes into plus sign with A alphabet. Bring the pointer to the form and drag it to add title in it. Change the formatting of title, example, font, size, color, and style, etc. Using formatting options in the font group. To set the formatting of the form, change the view to layout view. To preview your form, click on the View drop-down button in the Views group and select the form view. When you have finished designing your form, click the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar or click the Office button and select Save. Save As dialog box appears on the screen. Give relevant name to your form and click on OK button. The new form will be displayed in the All Tables pane in the left side of the screen. Alright students, do you know that label box displays descriptive text such as titles, captions, or instructions? Students, if you want to know more about forms, visit www.techonthenet.com/access/tutorials/ for MS Basics 2007/basic01.php. Okay, students, note the fact that list box displays the items in its value list in a scrollable box instead of a drop-down menu. With a list box, users can select from a set of values presented in a list.